In the last couple of weeks, we've had to evict several people that weren't paying their rent. And in at least a few of those cases, people have said that they couldn't come up with their rent money because the price of the drugs they're using has almost doubled. We've seen a lot of increased border enforcement at the US-Mexico border in the last month. And we have also seen that the supply of drugs coming from Mexico has been interrupted. And that has caused a spike in the price in locations like ours. As things become more scarce, it become more expensive. So this isn't scientific, but we can assume a couple of things. First, the dealers are going to try to cut their product with things that are more dangerous and cheaper. We've seen it with xylazine. We had a news report about that just last week. We had our first confirmed overdose from xylazine, but that's how fentanyl got started as a substitute for heroin and opioids. We're going to see the next thing come forward too. So I would encourage people to do a couple of things. First, if you know anybody that is addicted to these drugs, now is the time to encourage them to seek help. I know you've done it before, but you should really make people understand that we're going to see an increase in overdoses as this goes forward. And now is the time to get help. Secondly, if you know any information about some of these dealers, and I know people have come forward in the past, and it may seem as if nothing's being done, but I can promise you that we are working with the DA's drug task force. We're taking a very deliberate and coordinated approach. There's a lot that goes into building these cases, and we're working on it. But if you have any information about these dealers, know that we are prosecuting them with second-degree murder charges. That's where we've been going, and it's only going to increase as we go down this road. This is not a problem that started overnight. We're not going to fix it overnight. But as long as everybody's working together to get this done, I think we can really make a positive effect with life in the parish. Now, I know people have asked me about our plans for Mardi Gras, especially in light of the terrorist attack in New Orleans over New Year's. We've got plans. I'll be meeting again with Bogalusa and Franklinton PDs as we prepare for the parades in Bogalusa and Franklinton. And I'll do a video about that coming up. But I wanted to get this information out. Everybody needs to understand that now is the time to seek help, and now is the time to come forward before we start to see any more lives ruined over this. Thanks.